What's going on, guys? It's Brandon, or teslaflex, and right here with me I have my 2026 Model Y launch series. This is the refreshed version, and in this video I'll be going over my top accessories that I recommend you get for your new Tesla Model Y. So let's get right into it. Starting off with one of the most useful accessories I've installed in any of my Teslas. This is the Defense Plus matte paint protection film and ceramic coating from Drive Protected. Now this is actually a DIY kit, which means you order it online and they send you all the materials and chemicals and give you instructional guides to do this from the comfort of your own garage. Now, not only does this change the look of your car, it also protects the paint underneath. I also really love how easy it makes it to maintain my Tesla. I take this through a car wash once a week and it always looks clean. If you want to learn more about this, you can find it in the description below. Let's move on to the next accessory. Next up, we have the Martian wheels MW05. Now these right here are the 20-inch MW05s in satin gunmetal. Now, as some of you know, I started with the Aero wheels on my Model Y, but I very quickly swapped those out for these because I don't care so much about efficiency. I really like how they look. They really complement the matte Quicksilver right here. And of course, they are forged wheels, which makes them way stronger than the casted wheels. And you know, they just look great. If you want to find out more about these, you can look in the description below. Let's go on to the next accessory. Now moving on to some of my favorite interior accessories, starting with MagBack. Now this is the MagBack wireless charger. It mounts on the corner of the screen and it's actually a MagSafe charger. I really like that you can actually thread the wire behind the screen, underneath the wireless charger, in the center console, and directly into the USB-C port in the center console. Now this is complemented by the MagBack Elite case that has many different functions like a grip and also a kickstand, but you can also stick it right on here and it magnetizes perfectly. And boom, you got the MagSafe thing right there. And just with the position it's at, you can actually, drive and you don't have to look away from the road because the phone is right here in a perfect position. If you want to find out more about this, it's linked in the description below, and don't forget to use code teslaflex to save 15% on your order. Let's move on to some of our next accessories. Next up, we have one of, I'd say, the most essential accessories to get for the interior of your Tesla. These are the 3D Max Spider floor mats. Now these are all weather floor liners. They're super spill resistant, really easy to clean, and if you're in basically any climate, they're perfect, especially if you're like in Colorado or anyone that snows a lot. It gets all sludgy in here. All you gotta do is rinse them off. It's super easy. Now they have the front set, but they also have a floor liner for the back right here. Now as you can see, there's basically full coverage here in the back, and again, it's super easy to clean. And if you have kids especially, it makes it way easier than having to constantly get the carpet taken care of. Now, if you come back here, you can actually see there's a cargo liner as well. Now, this is perfect if you're carrying anything dirty, you're, gardening or doing any of that kind of stuff. It's perfect because you can just literally take this out, dump it out, rinse it off, put it back in. And the best part about this is that you can actually still access the deep trunk storage right here just by lifting this. If you guys want to learn more about this, you can find it in the description below. And of course, don't forget to use code FLEX3D10 to save on your order. Let's move on to the next accessory. Next up, I have a few accessories here from Spigen, starting with their matte screen protector. Now this is really good at hiding the fingerprints on the screen and also preventing glare. And while it might sound crazy, it also protects it from any cracks. And I have been told, like, why would you install a screen protector on a screen you're not gonna drop? Like, this is very fixed into the car. You're not gonna actually drop it. But trust me, things happen. And sometimes, you nick it the wrong way, you get a crack. I've had friends that have cracked their screens. I've had friends that have bought Teslas with cracked screens. So trust me, it happens, and you don't wanna be on the line for $600. Now let's move on to some other console organizers, starting with the front area. Now this is actually one of the two variants they offer. Up here you can see we have an area for sunglasses. I have an extra set of mics right here in this little section, but I can move this out of the way and then reveal the sliding organizer. So I have my Meta Ray-Bans and some chapstick right here, and the nice part about it is you can slide it out of the way. That way you can reach inside the deep center console that is in the Model Y. Now this is complemented by the armrest organizer right here. Now I usually keep my wallet and keys right here, and of course I can easily lift this up to get anything that's underneath. Now there's also a screen protector here in the back. If you look closely, it's very tiny. It takes like 2 seconds to install, and of course if you have kids or something, then it's a little bit nice just to have that extra layer of protection. Next up, we have another accessory here from Spigen. This is their Sunshade, which is stored in a nice little bag. You unfold this and then you just pop it right out. We actually have two sides. So we have the reflective side and the dark side. If you want to keep the sun out in the summer, you use reflective. If you want to keep it maybe warmer in the winter, you put the black side. All you got to do is lift this up, fold the visor down, and now we have more protection from the sun. And then when we're done, all I have to do is grab it, fold it. Now this is usually a little bit complicated for some people. You get it from the corners, and then you twist it, I think, I don't know which direction, clockwise or something, and then you get it into the circle shape, and it easily slides back into the bag like this. And then once you're done with it, you don't have to worry about it sliding around because there's actually Velcro on this side. You just stick it right on here and it will stick there, so you always know where it is. So whenever you need it, you just pull it off and you're good to go. If you want to find any of the accessories I just mentioned right here, they're in the description below. Let's move on to the next accessory. Next up, we have a few accessories here from one of my favorite companies, Enhance Auto. Now this right here is actually the Commander. This goes in the bottom right corner of the car right over here. Now what this does is it enables so many different customizations in the car. So right here in the app, you can actually see we have many different customizations we can do. Some of my favorite are actually the accent light effects. So you can actually have it show up on as yellow for your blind spot assist. And if you actually put your turn signal on, it will flash red, kind of like the red dots do. You can also go and have your turn signals light up just like this. So I have it set just to my door pockets right now, so it flashes, which kind of makes it, you know, a bit more intuitive. That way, like you know your signal's on, it's nice little flashing. It's a cool little effect. You can also have it flash if you're not paying attention on autopilot. You can have it set to different acceleration modes. And probably my favorite feature of all of this is the greeting animation. Now, when you open your doors, like a door is open right now, you can see along the strip, it changes colors. It goes through the spectrum of the colors and it looks so cool. I really wish Tesla would offer this, you know, just as a regular feature, but they don't. So that's why we have Enhance Auto right here. Now they also offer a few different accessories that work off of the Commander, starting with the buttons. Now you can add basically any function to these buttons. You can get them separately from the Commander. You can get them as a kit. It really doesn't matter how you get it, because as long as you get this, you can get any of these separately. They also offer their knob right here. Now this is also very customizable. It has haptic feedback. It has different lighting. You can press different settings. I can go and change my regen all the way to 0 just by turning the knob. You can do so many different things. You can use this as a shifter right here. I can go to park, reverse, or drive, whatever I really want to do. And then we also have stalks right here. Now these are for the people that really don't like the stockless design. As you guys know, the Model Y has a turn stalk, but the Model 3, Model S, and Model X don't. So you can instead just, you know, add a turn stalk like I have in my Model 3, or even add a gear stalk if you don't want to use auto shift or have to swipe on the screen. Now, if you guys want to learn more about this, you can find it in the description below. Let's move on to the next accessory. Next, we have the folding car tray from Jowua. Now, this is one of my favorite accessories because I can unfold it like this, and you can either eat off of here, or you can literally just like rest your arms on here, set your iPad here, do whatever you want. You can also go get some work done while you're at a supercharger. It really doesn't matter. It's very useful. It sits right on the armrest on the center console in your door. And then when you're done with it, all you have to do is just fold it up. And then I usually just store it in my frunk and it's all good. If you want to find this, it's in the description below. And let's move on to the next accessory. Next, right here, we have the Fanttik X9 APEX. Now this is one of the best tire inflators I've used, and I consistently use it across all of my Teslas. Now all I'll have to do is turn this on, and we actually have a few different settings we can go through. So we have the car setting, we have the motorcycle setting, the bike setting, the ball setting, and even your own custom settings. So I actually have my tire right here that needs to be at 42 PSI. So I'll adjust that. I also have a different tube that came with it because I like to be able to clip it onto the valve stem and instead of having to twist it. So all I have to do is get it right here, pop it on here, and then I go right here and just turn this on and it will fill up. Now that my Tesla's tire has hit 42 PSI, it automatically turns off. All I have to do is unclip this, twist the valve stem cap back on, and I'm good to go. Now, what I really like about this is that there is a USB-C port right here, which I can use to charge directly from my Tesla. So I just get USB-C cable, plug it in, and that way it's always fully charged when I need it. Now you can find both of these in the description below. Let's move on to our last accessory. And finally, on to our last accessory. This right here is the Blackline drying towel. And this is by far one of the best drying towels I've ever used. I've got about 6 or 7 of these, and I'd say they are so great because it's a 24 by 36 inch towel that can absorb up to a gallon of water. You wash it with regular detergent, and you can use it a few times before you actually have to wash it. If you want to find these Blackline drying towels and all the other accessories I mentioned in this video, you can find them in the description below. All right, guys, that's about it for this video. If you have any questions about any of the accessories I went over in this video, let me know down in the comments below, or if there's actually any other accessories you want to see me try out with my Model 3 or Model Y, let me know as well. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.